It's been a crazy year, and I've done a lot of different types of videos. Some meme-worthy, some more personal and story-based, and I even wanted to tackle a whole project and make my own Minecraft roleplay, which was a whole story. We'll talk about that a little later. My channel, for the most part, has been pretty much just me uploading whatever interested me, and whatever the audience, that's you all, have asked me to upload. I love asking you all for advice and opinions, because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Today, we're going to talk about how not to go to jail. First step, get away with murder. Second step, profit. Excuse me, sir. Would you like a flyer? No? I'm stuck! Oh god. They're like, is that a knife in your pocket or is that a banana? It's like, I don't know, you want to go find out? Never know when you're gonna need some rat poison. That's what my granddad always said. I'm not sorry. Get away! Shoo! She's a woman! Be afraid! Oh my god, you're the best woman ever. Oh my god, I love you so much. We're gonna be together forever. You just need to kill that woman. I will, I promise. Oh, hey guys. Welcome back to another vlog.
Oh my lord.
I like it. I like it.
Alright, listen up, you weenies. Have you ever wanted a voice act like the Mr. Write It Out? You must call me Mr. Write It Out. If not, you will perish in my dungeon.
Oh god. I'm scared.
I am dangerous and armed.
How do we voice act Mr. Write It Out?
I'm glad you asked.
I want to be just like you. Yeah, man.
Well, guess what? You can.
Oh.
What?
Alright, goodbye. That's it. We finished.
Nah.
That's it.
Go to the next slide.
Oh, there's nothing.
Oh.
Nah, you're joking.
No, that's it. I promise. Alright, so voice acting.
Yay.
I knew it.
I've been scared recently after watching a show.
What show?
Vampire Friends.
Oh, yeah, that show sucks.
Have felt different.
Different, like puberty?
Hard time sleeping in.
That's called puberty. Foxy, don't kill me. Why do you have a real mouth? Who shoved you in that? I died by Foxy. Well, you're not going away, buddy. I have other things to do. I see you driving around town with a girl I know, and I'm like, under the bed. I go to the closet to check if there's anybody there, but it seems like somebody's at the window instead. Ooh, I closed the window. I don't want people looking at me. I'm a singer, by the way, I promise. So it's a normal day, and I have a pretty strict routine. I wake up, act silly, then go to sleep. And then repeat for the rest of my life. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I would try and audition for at least one project. It didn't really matter what role or what project, but at the end of the day, I had to find something and audition for it. If you're wondering why I did this, it was so I can not only get roles and fulfill my quota of being a voice actor, but it was also to try and just get myself out there and make connections and hopefully make some friends along the way. Oh hey, it's Bonnie. He's looking a little different. Oh my god, he can move. Wait, what the heck? Oh my god, it's Frebby! Frebby's in the bath. Wait, that's a girl's bathroom? Freddy, get out of there, you freaking weirdo! Look at this guy. Oh, it's Foxy! Oh my god, why are you here? Stab it. Go away. Oh, Christ, oh my god. Oh. Is that me? What? Oh my god, my heart is in my ass. He just came up. Who is you, anime Soulmate? This is the best test for the best people, I promise you. I am only taking this test because this is the question that when I'm laying in my bed at like 3 a.m. can't go to sleep because I'm busy thinking about all the cringe stuff I did when I was younger. This is the main question. Who is my soulmate? Because I'm lonely as heck. So let's figure it out. What was my first impression when you met your partner? Let's see. They are weird in a good way, of course. More ditzy if anything. I do like myself a ditzy partner. Ooh, they're gonna trip over and they're gonna fall on me and we're gonna kiss. You finally got the courage to say hi to your crush. That never happens. Oh god, it's Saturday! You were like father to me! So that's when I said, nah, you're a donut! Things really do start to change even more, and finally at his breaking points. It's all really subtle until finally it isn't, and I think that works really well. I really like what the story is doing so far. Player wakes up and Monica's by his side. He pulls her into a tight embrace, clinging on and hoping that this is real, finally relieved that it's all over. All he could do is just repeat the same phrase that was haunting him. I'm sorry. I won't delete you. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. He slowly opens his eyes and realizes that everyone is here. He closes them once more and just focuses on Monica, trying to calm himself down as best as he can. This is the first time he's been like this. The first time everyone around him has seen this side of him, seen how afraid he is to fail, how afraid he is of what's to come, and not being able to prevent it. How long has it been since he's been holding this in? How much more can he continue to take before he just completely breaks? Slowly the player is able to relax and finally able to let go of his grip on Monica. It's completely freezing. He's supposed to feel safe in her arms, but he only feels uncertainty. He feels the freezing void of what could happen next, and what will happen next if he truly does fail. But life doesn't seem so hopeless when he's surrounded by the warmth of others. He just has to let them in. He has to cherish everyone for him to live. He has to push aside his fears and stand alongside everyone. He has to continue trying so they can smile again, so that everyone can forge a path together, so that everyone can be happy, so that everyone can be free. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Persona 3 Reload. For example, how would you say this line?
I'm not reading that.
Theo, read their line.
No, I'm not reading that.
Theo, read the line.
Nuh-uh.
Go on.
Nuh-uh.
Teddy, read the line. Teddy, read
Go
the
on,
line.
Teddy.
You want to be a voice actor? Read it.
You're a bear, come on.
What have you? Will you go out with what?
That was perfect. Ram, do it. Ram, you need to do it.
No, he's dead.
Ram, if you don't do it, the world's gonna end. I need you to do it now. Quick, please. There's a gun to my head. I need you to do it, please. Oh God, please. If you don't do it, please. Ram, please, read the line. I keep screaming, but God doesn't hear me. With Unity! It's the slide. The forbidden slide. Woo, it's a slide. It's not a creepy slide. Gee, I sure hope nothing bad happens when I go down this slide. Whee! Oh, hey, nothing bad happened. That was anticlimactic. This reminds me a lot of the like the Slenty videos back in like 2008. You guys were alive in 2008? I wasn't. Wee woo wee woo. Oh my God, a cat! Can I cat the chainsaw on the cat? I can't do that. I have work to do, but I'm work. You have to do me. Where do I go to like find the lady to kill? Because clearly I need to take her away from my boyfriend, who's not my boyfriend. It's okay, one day he'll be. I just first need to murder everyone he's interested in. The police are coming! Clean up the evidence! I will. Hold on. I gotta sneak. Hold on. Why are you so bloody? I'm not! Okay? It's ketchup. Wash, 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 wash. I need to clean the weapon? How do I clean the weapon? The bucket! I need to go find the bucket! I can't go to class yet. There's been a murder, and I have to solve it. I'm gonna go to class. You know what? Nobody needs to find out. It's okay, I'll just attend class. They'll never know it's me. No! How do they know it's me? So the very first step is to write a story, and thankfully my name is Write It Out, so I know exactly how to write a story. Yeah, writing's hard. After forming a better plan and realizing that I suck at everything that I do, I asked my friend Ray to help me write a script, and we had a lot of ideas. Alright, so I'm here with friend, and we're gonna do stuff.
We're doing stuff!
This is Ray. She's amazing. We're gonna do things.
We're doing things, yep.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
We're gonna write scripts, and we're gonna make it in Minecraft, because we're gonna do, yeah.
We're gonna do shit in Minecraft.
But yeah, I don't know, I love those moments. Not me being lonely, no, I hate those. But I love being able to, like, where you get to just meet people and connect and just focus on, like, what's in front of you. I met a lot of new people at that murder mystery party, and also, once again, I've never done anything like that, and it was just so fun. It felt so surreal and almost sad when it was over, because I don't know if I'll ever meet those people ever again. I don't know when's the next time I'm ever gonna see my friend ever again. Hopefully for the wedding, if he makes me best man. Please make me best man. But yeah, there's no reason to be sad about it though, because there's always gonna be more moments to enjoy, and there's always going to be more fun things to experience. It sucks though, because I don't have any footage to show you all, and I'm making my job harder. Hate it here. I'm sad, I'm lonely. For those of you that weren't present for this, let me give you the quick rundown of what happened a couple hours ago. So, today was an ordinary day, and as per usual, I prayed to my goddess and fight the demon lord! But all of a sudden, a super secret man just pops out of nowhere, just spawns into existence. And let me explain how random this is. I kid you not. I was not doing anything productive today, and I was just simply sitting here and existing. Not expecting anything to happen today at all. And then, Jason joins my Discord server, and all hell breaks loose. Just like, everyone was going crazy. Like, yes, you heard that right. Mr. Jason, Afmau's husband, Aaron himself, the guy who got super jacked. What the heck are you eating? Jason joins my Discord server, and he actually messages me. He actually reached out to me. And if you don't understand why it's a big deal, Jason never really interacts, and for the most part, just stays in the background and kind of lurks. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, Jason has only really popped into existence once before, and that was a very long time ago. So having Jason just randomly pop up again and notice me, that's a pretty big deal. And yeah, honestly, I was a huge wreck, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if he noticed. I'm really hoping he didn't notice. But yeah, I was so afraid the entire time. Pledge yourself to the man before you. Arise. What? Don't look at me like that. Lighten up a little. It's your first day here, and I heard that people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man! My name's Ren. Nice to meet you. Oh, sorry. Here. Let me help. I sadly couldn't find the old project page when I tried digging around, but basically the plot of it was that this character moves back to their hometown and meets their super hot childhood best friend, that's me by the way, and then they go to school together and yeah, funny stuff happens. I honestly love that whole cliche, it's probably one of my favorites. I don't wanna go back home. Oh my god, who are you? I'm your childhood best friend from when we were like 5 years old. I know I look a bit different, but
gosh, she's so hot now.
The multi-stick. I then tried contacting the manager to see what happened, but I didn't get a response. So naturally, after like an hour, I tried messaging them on like a casting call site, and that's when they randomly called me on Discord. And you all know what the first thing they said to me was? The manager specifically told me, "Why are you spamming me? Leave me alone." I'm not even joking. I tried explaining what happened and how everything just disappeared and I was randomly kicked from the call in the server, and they immediately told me, yeah, that was no mistake. I couldn't help but just be like, I don't know, I did the blinking mirror in real life, I guess. I asked them to explain everything and yeah, they gladly did. The manager told me that basically my microphone quality and my skill was a bit too high and I would outshine all the other performers. So they thought that getting rid of me as soon as possible was the best thing to do. Where I keep all my drugs? Nope. Where I keep all my hugs? There we go, it was right by the hugs, right by the truth about religion. Did he move? Where'd he go? Is he inside? He's in the walls. Where is he? No, actually, where is he? No, Frebby's gone. He left. He got embarrassed, I guess, or something. Fuck. Oh. Stop breathing. You're confusing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Whoa. Hi. Hi. Hello? Do I flash you? I can't flash you. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? We're roommates now. Oh, the lights are flashing. Do I find a fuse? Oh, hello? Oh, okay. Cupcakes. I gotta find your babies. Oh, wait, I need that. Come on. No, not the middle one. Fuck, it wasn't even there. Okay, leave. How much time do I have? Please, for the love of God. Is it by the religion? It's by the religion. I knew you'd be there. Why did that happen? What do I do? I'm just gonna sit here and be a good boy. Woo! I win? Not bad. I like this a lot so far. This is really cool. Okay, my flashlight. Oh, the main power's about to die as well. That's awful. Why do you put it back in if you're just gonna... Okay, whatever. Oh my god. Oh, but Freddy's here. Hold on. Where did Foxy go? Oh my god, I don't like this. Foxy? Okay, I'm gonna go get rid of Freddy. Wait, I can't get out. Hello? I guess I was too late. Oh, no. Hello? Oh, no! I thought I got rid of you! That's Bonnie. I can't tell. It's too dark. Yeah, there we go. Always buy the shirts. Right where I knew it'd be. Alright, let's check it. Because I'm afraid of Foxy. Okay, just look slowly. There we go. Foxy, where's your eyes? You gone? Nope. There we go. Okay. World of Dreams is my favorite mod of all time. It's a story where the player themselves gets transported into the DDLC world and now has the chance to save everyone and give them their happy ending. The story isn't too complex. There's been a ton of mods already that try and tackle this idea, but what makes World of Dreams different is how it handles its plot, and most importantly, the way it chooses to portray this world. Most mods that I play just cover the 4 girls and don't really give you anything else, but World of Dreams chooses to dive in and establish a bit more world building and lore to help make this world feel different. It quickly establishes that it's both similar but different from the original game. Yes, this world might just be a game, but it's also been lived in. There's always this thought of, what if this world is more than just this game's counterpart? And there's a lot of reason to suspect this. The characters are no longer one note and have a lot more depth than you would imagine. The story makes a lot of changes, but also keeps all the main points that happen in the original. Always looming over your head that it's so similar, but couldn't be any more different than the previous game. Characters are similar, but they're not. I personally love them. They took the worst traits about these girls and made them so likable. The music is amazing. There's a lot of different tracks that play for specific moments that either have you feeling claustrophobic or warm or fuzzy. The list goes on. I was so invested when Act 1 was over, I didn't want to wait, and I would speculate and theorize with other people on how the story would go. I even wrote a bit of fanfiction on how I thought Act 2 would play out. And finally, after 3 years, Act 2 of World of Dreams is finally out. Like 4 months ago. I know I'm a little late.
We wanted to lean into that, and that's where some people had some backlash to it, because we tried to stay with that initial like psychological horror that was part of the initial game.
I was very happy that you did these moments, because yeah, like a lot of the mods, as you said, were like trying to save these girls or like trying to do the right thing. Of course there's other mods that like are darker, but like this one just, it felt refreshing for the sake of the fact that yeah, these characters were very humanized. That was one of my favorite moments, was Yae and the main character, because it just, the whole development and the whole just like, yeah, groundedness and like the way they talked back and forth and the little character arcs that we had, it was just so beautiful. It was so just like, it made me cry on stream. It was great. I loved it so much, and it was so surprising just how much these side characters just got so much love, because you wouldn't expect it at all.
Fun fact, I'm assuming you're talking about when Yae cracks in front of MC's house on the way to school, right?
Yeah.
So fun fact, that scene didn't exist until I started my rewrites.
No way.
Yeah, initially Yae was just like, I know when I'm a mean bitch or whatever she said initially, and then the character was like, oh, okay. Then they walked to school. But then as I was writing, it's like, nah, something needs to change here. I had that be the moment when the MC was like, went from being mean to actually understanding her as a person, because she's one of the only characters that has had horrible torment both in Act 2 and Act 1. When I was writing it to redo it, I was crying as well. I was like, holy shit.
It's a lot, but it's great. Aphmau did want to make a roleplay back during 2020, but as we all know, the world caught on fire and Shad destroyed the world! Oh god. But thankfully, Aphmau has stated at VidCon that yeah, there are plans, that she does have plans, but she just doesn't really know where to go from here. But she will eventually, hopefully eventually get there when we get there. Sounds kind of whack though. Just don't worry, I did a lot of thinking, which I don't normally do, so you're welcome. And I think I have some ideas that I could possibly lend you for a small price of $1 million, of course. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Dun, dun, dun. Also, I need you all to like the video and subscribe. Quick, hurry! Ah! Oh, bed. I am the bed. Ew, pitter platter. Oh, you're still there! Ah! Oh! No! There was so much. Wait, so, damn it, hold on. There were footsteps. I heard the knocking on the glass. I do have time though. I get it. Thank you. One more go. I can do it. Ah, okay. I am so motivated. I am hard and motivated. Don't say it like that. What's wrong with you, Akira? This is literally my last go because I so desperately need to use the bathroom. Okay. Calm down. My heart's beating so fast now. Shut up. Ah, I didn't mean to turn there. It's a flashlight! It's a flashlight! Lost flashlight. Luckily, it still has some battery left. Whoa, okay, this looks exactly like the old stealth Slenderman games. This is amazing. Can I write the slide again? It's trapped in the middle of the woods. Let me write that slide one more time. Ooh, this is dumb now. So what's my story? How did I get here? Why am I here? And, oh, hello? You're not my mom! Ah! It's a worm. It's the Doom Sandworm. Well, I want to go home now. Alright. Oh, that was a scream. I was told one thing growing up. If you see the Kool-Aid puddles, you should definitely follow it. Oh, I feel like, oh god, it's a wormhole. Oh, okay, cool. Flashlight, don't die on me. Wait, what's that at the bottom? It's a cave. It's a vent? What is this? I can't tell. The graphics suck. Where am I? Is this Ohio? That's mean, I'm sorry. Are you the Mr. Senti monster? Oh, you're following me. Hi. Hello? Don't hit your head on the way out. Oh, you can duck. Oh, I'm supposed to crawl. Oh, okay. I'm going. See ya, sucker.
I like making characters say dumb things.
That's really respectable.
That's called a script.
Well, guess what? You're all wrong.
I wasn't even finished my sentence.
Never follow your dreams, Theo. We've been over this. You're just gonna get crushed.
I want to.
Too bad.
All right. So if you're gonna voice act, we have to prepare. We got to figure out how we're gonna do it. So how do we prepare? Warm up, bitch. Don't cry. Crying is for losers.
Okay, never cry.
I'm seeing a tear. Teddy, why are you crying? How do I stand out? What can I do? Well, now you can. Oh shit.
Come on.
You know what? That's okay. Ram, how does that make you feel?
Is I'm alive? Is he dead?
Apparently there's a difference between practicing and actually doing good practice. I don't know, don't ask me. I'm not a professional. I know I'm teaching you, but don't ask me.
I know you're teaching me, but don't ask me.
Don't. So how can I be better? You can't. Okay, no, sorry. How can I truly stand out and get more roles? If I'm at rock bottom, my Minecraft wife, Karen, left me for that dude that she met on Twitter, what can I do to get back at her?
Exactly.
Say it with me, kids. Take advantage of other people.
Take
Take advantage of other people.
Other people.
That's right. This is all you need to do. You want to get better? This is the only way. You have 4 attractive girls. Yes, I said 4. This one is a guy. There's nothing wrong with that. All of them have very unique designs, so that way you can never memorize their names and only really know them by their hair color. Or by their non-existent personality, whichever you ignore first. It has the classic setup where our protagonist one day just bumps into everyone and suddenly everything changes. And no, I don't mean because he gets a restraining order. That only happens in the real world. Shut up, I wouldn't know. If you've seen your fair share of harem anime, then this is all pretty typical stuff. Everything feels familiar until it doesn't. This world that we take place in is not like the ones we usually see. And when you take your eyes off the candy, why must you fill my screen? Everything is so futuristic and sci-fi, and you immediately forget about it as the characters just live their day-to-day lives and are already accustomed to everything around them. But to us, it's another mystery. The first mystery being why this can't happen to me, women please talk to me. The second mystery being why couldn't this take place in a world more similar to ours? Is there a deeper meaning behind the technology? Or was it just there to make everything stand out since it's purposely playing into the harem genre? The releases of harem animes are only getting more frequent, so you gotta do what you can to make it stand out and seem somewhat original. So maybe it's nothing more than to fill out the page. The story follows a pretty standard way that harem shows usually gravitate towards. You set up all the girls, have a few misunderstandings, and then you focus on each one of them and give them a bit of the spotlight and little arcs here and there. That way you can properly flesh everyone out and show why they'd be interested in the protagonist and why they'd be best girl. And of course this show does exactly that, but way less subtle. Normally these kind of episodes will have a main focus on one of the girls and never exclude anyone else. And that's usually the way we go because of course we want to see how the world changes by having all these girls interact. We want these girls to interact with the characters and the world and to, you know, self-insert ourselves because god, I wish this was me. But no, for some reason this show is like one girl per episode, take it or leave it. Maybe a few scenes of the others, but no, she's the focus. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think it's actually what the show does right. It knows that everyone is kind of forgettable and has no real personality, so taking an episode for each and every character is great when you want to know more about their quirks and what exactly they bring to the table. It also helps you not be overwhelmed. This show is doing one thing at a time and it's easy to get into. And because of that, it does, however, follow that formula of girl has problem, protagonist helps out. Funny stuff happens in between, and then everything is great. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, what were you expecting, for them all to die? Go watch Higurashi instead. But just simply watching this as a harem parody and turning your brain off, you miss out on so much. Surprisingly, there is so much more to this that makes it more than just a parody. For one, it has the ecchi label, let's fucking go. And the comedy is actually something that surprised me the most. It definitely had me laughing at many parts, and others where I couldn't help but feel like it was a bit too much. Oh my god, no. And it never feels out of tone, which is surprising with how chaotic it can get. I mean, how much crack did you all smoke? What am I looking at? I definitely didn't want to go at all, and just between you and me, I have an insane fear of heights, and I think just planes in general, if I'm being honest. So getting on a plane was definitely something I never really wanted to do. Ever. But I got through it, and I had a fun time. So if you don't mind, I'm actually going to talk a bit in depth about my trip. I know I don't normally talk about my days or even do videos like this at all, but I thought it was a special occasion. Plus, I did do a video like this before when I left home and went to go touch grass. So think of this video as a fun sequel to that touching grass video. I went traveling a bit. I both enjoy and don't enjoy traveling. I do go out of town sometimes, but not as much or at all nowadays. But I don't know why traveling always leaves me so exhausted. Like right now, I am so tired and I think a little sick. It's really funny too, cause like, fun fact, I sort of suffer a little bit from insomnia, but whenever I go on a trip, it always fixes my bad sleeping habits and I'm always able to wake up early or go to bed at a reasonable time. It's really strange, but it's a welcome one. But yeah, after the party, it was pretty chill. I went to a couple of shops and just hung out with my friend and caught up on things. We kind of drove to a few places and we just chilled. And he bought a Lego set, I helped him make it. And oh yeah, right, that's right, I can't believe this almost slipped my mind. We went to this like weird art exhibit experience, like museum place thing. I'm not sure what you call it exactly or how to explain it, but it was so cool. There was like this whole story about like portals and hopping through dimensions and everything felt so like uncanny. I loved it so much. It was a little expensive for the ticket, but it was well worth it. We were there for like 4 hours. I wish I had more footage to show you all because it was amazing. My favorite part was definitely when I went through like a closet and it was just a dark long hallway with like stars, and then at the end of the room was like a giant psychedelic psychedelic room. I took a bunch of pictures of like when I first entered, and then once again I just forgot about my phone and I was just experiencing stuff. But yeah, I took a few videos and pictures, and yeah, it just looks so cool. It's definitely something you have to experience. I forgot the name of it though. I'm too lazy to look it up. So yeah, there I was with nothing to my name other than my 2 brain cells in the same chat with the person who literally made my childhood, with the 2 people who are responsible for my YouTube career. And gosh, I was so nervous. I mean, who wouldn't be? I'm like kicking myself right now because I really wish I would have introduced myself better or like made a better first impression, because like I was so like, I'm not gonna show this chat for obvious reasons, but gosh, I was so nervous. And yeah, they told me they saw my content and they want me to come to VidCon so I could be there for their big announcements, and then so I could see the news and meet the cast and yeah, just experience everything. And oh my gosh, I was just beyond speechless. Every time I read a message from them, I don't know why, but I felt like I was about to burst into tears. Not because they were mean, no, of course not. No, they were super nice, and their assistant was especially so, considering I asked a lot of dumb questions. But in all honesty, it ain't that deep. Let's be honest, like it's just funny block anime, but it was very real to me. I've watched Aphmau all the way back from the Iron and Coal series, and even remember when she played Hootie Pop. Remember when Aphmau used to play other games? You shouldn't. I've been a longtime fan, and I truly thought I would never meet them or see them at all. And I was fine with that idea. After all, I'm just a fan talking about why I love these shows and series that they made, and what I think about them in terms of like the writing and their character choices and such. Like, I just talk about it, you know? I'm nothing special. I'm just a guy in his room who loves to talk about his interests, and even if I'm not the coolest guy in the room, I don't know, I feel so honored to be given this opportunity, even if it ain't that serious to some people. Like, just be happy for me, you know? I got to meet so many incredible people these past few months, and I couldn't be happier. And now, look at me. I'm going on another trip, even though I just came back from my trip not too long ago, but now I'm headed off to go see firsthand what the Aphmau channel is cooking and to possibly meet the whole cast. I will uncover their secrets. And who knows, maybe this will lead into more opportunities. Now it's time for room tour! Woo! The room was nice. Here we have a view, and oh look, it sucks. 0 out of 10. There was a chair and a patio thing which I never figured out how to get to. I don't think I was even allowed to open the door. So VidCon had started on Wednesday, but surprisingly Aphmau invited me to lunch and a small outing, and I actually got to meet everyone before the actual event started, which was really cool, and boy, I was really awkward. Everyone was really nice, and yes, everyone was there. Andy, Keston, Lizzie, Ross, Moeka, Chris, like everyone was there, and they were so cool. I thought things would be weird because yeah, I'm just a fan, and it always felt like I was kind of intruding and like inserting myself in their conversations, but literally it was just me being stupid, because yeah, everyone was just amazing, especially Jess. She always made sure to like talk to me and ask if I was doing okay and having fun. It was honestly just a dream come true. I've never actually been to this place before. It was a lot bigger than I expected, and man, it was a lot of walking, but it was so easily worth it because everything looked so pretty, especially when it was getting late and all the lights turned on. I had so much fun just walking around and just looking at things. Also, apparently they have fireworks like all the time, so that was really cool. And oh yeah, so I actually got to see the My Street Season 7 teaser trailer a day early, technically, sorry not sorry. It was honestly very surreal because like it was actually the first time the VA saw the trailer fully completed, and they were just so in love with it. They were so happy for My Street to return, and I'll never forget everyone just looking so passionate while watching the trailer. It truly was amazing. I got to talk to Jess and the VAs a little bit, and it's so interesting to see them so grounded and just have such a passion for the stuff they do. Because like, you know, they work all the time and you'd expect them not to want to talk about the things they work on unless they have to. I always expect them to get tired of talking about the same stuff, and especially about work stuff, but no, they really do enjoy everything they're a part of and they love talking about it. And honestly, it really opened my eyes to Aphmau's newer content. Much like everyone else, I just wrote off her content as just kid-friendly brain rot and nothing more. But after talking to the VAs, I have a whole new respect for them because they actually really like that type of content for multiple reasons. They told me how much fun it is just to go into the recording and just throw everything at the wall and make funny references and just hang out. They barely consider it work. It's really cool. It honestly made me appreciate everything they do a lot more. I'm glad they can have fun while recording these dumb videos. The actual convention center
Center was huge, but there weren't as many booths and panels as I was expecting, which I guess was a good thing because everything has such long lines. I can only imagine trying to move around while everything is just so packed together so tightly. Aphmau's actual booth was definitely the biggest one and the most entertaining. Also, I found it pretty funny that her new series was technically spoiled because yeah, that poster was just straight up sitting there for everyone to see. Unless it wasn't intentional, and if that's the case, then somebody's getting fired. I was also really surprised that you could buy the other posters. I don't think they're available on our website anymore, so that's a really cool exclusive. As far as I know, they were all limited runs. You can only get them for a certain amount of time, so yeah, that's awesome. I love how easy it is for them to just perform. I've never seen them do anything live before, and I'm very glad that this was my first experience of it. Everything flows really nice, and they're so charming. They've got this whole thing down to a T. They definitely should do more shows in the future. I was really hooked. And oh look, the murderous Pierce!
Do you still remember me?
It focuses on these two characters interacting and trying so desperately to talk and not be awkward. Can't relate. No, I can. No one else shows up in this mod. No one else appears. It's just the MC and Yuri. It's honestly kind of strange because it feels like the whole world is just gone. Everything remains completely still, and I think that was sort of done on purpose. Because as Yuri and the MC continue to talk and their conversation goes deeper and more personal, it feels like nothing else matters other than this, other than what's in front of me, other than Yuri trying her best to comfort the MC as he's going through a hard time, and she possibly sees herself in him and doesn't want him to feel like he's alone. This story could have easily rushed through everything with it being so short, but no, everything flows into each other really well. I was so enthralled by their conversation as one thing led to another, and certain words started sticking with these characters and started making them act differently. When the MC was talking about Sayori, Yuri started really picking apart what his words really meant and started asking him, hey, are you okay? And I love that. It's so interesting because when the MC first sits down, it's so awkward. It's painfully awkward. They both struggle to continue to talk and it sucks. But the more they talk, the more they feel comfortable, and the more they start to let loose and they joke and they tease and they get awkward again because they don't know boundaries yet. And then eventually it leads to Yuri trying to comfort the MC. There is so much to love about the way that this was written, and I kinda wish it did overstay its welcome. This mod is so centered on its idea of these two characters meet, they talk, they bond, and it ends. And that's a really good thing. It's focused on what it wants to do, but it's also a bad thing because I want more of it. It's so well done that I want this to have a whole story. I want to see where these characters go after this. I want to know more about what'll happen next. I need to know how the world around them will be affected by their conversation. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really want to see more of Yuri. Gosh, what is wrong with me? For those of you that aren't aware, Yuri is my least favorite Doki. Not because she's bad or anything, she's not even on the list, I'm gonna be honest. Every time I see mods try to incorporate Yuri, well, they kind of fail at it because they're trying to get her involved. In a lot of stories, it always feels like she has nothing to do other than be the shy character or the yandere. And that could just be because I haven't played that many good stories. I mean, for heaven's sake, I've read through Doki Doki Despair. I've seen the bottom of the barrel. Usually on the weekends, I get up and realize how pointless I am in this ever-expanding universe and nobody will ever love me. And then I usually go shopping. Cause surprise, I need food to survive, I know, crazy. After barely having enough money for necessities, I usually fall through a portal and get teleported into another world, where I have to solve somebody's problem. Why doesn't anyone ever solve my problem? There was this giant spider, and they told me if I can kill it, I then get $1 million bajillion. So with the power of friendship and this gun that I found, we all went to confront the spider, but oh no, it actually went deeper than anyone ever thought, because the spider was actually a cute anime girl, meaning if I killed the spider, I would be killing an innocent girl. I usually like to relax on my computer and watch some stupid YouTube videos. I then try and figure out some ideas, cause yeah, I always need ideas for videos. What if I became a rental boyfriend again, but the plot twist is that I'm actually a hot dog? I never said I was good at this. How close should I get to the mic? Should it be like...
Oh, no, that's not close.
Should I talk like this all the time? This is good?
Oh my... And you kind of want to start talking like more quiet because you're speaking into somebody's ear. You're trying to put them to sleep.
Is this close enough?
Maybe a little further. Maybe like 6 feet. Also because you give me himbo vibes, like golden retriever.
Wait, excuse... Oh, okay. Himbo vibes? What is that himbo?
Himbo.
Attractive but unintelligent man. What are you trying to say about me?
Wait, hold on. It's the... No, wait. Oops.
You're trying to call me dumb? You're right.
Come sit with me, darling. Kind of like that. You want to give it a try? Now you try.
You sound so soft, but for me, it's like, I just want to yell.
Don't want that. So, yeah.
Okay. I gotta, like, be quiet for once. Oh god, this is against my personality. Come on, come back to bed. What do you mean, no? You can't sleep? Sit with me, darling. I know just the thing to knock you right out. I'm a pirate. Automatic doors are expensive. I could barely run the lights during business hours. Oh shit, your majesty. Welcome to my place of business, oh gracious hair of the land. You want me to smuggle what? Sound effects. Now listen. I smuggle weapons, I smuggle spice, gold, uranium, medical supplies. I don't smuggle people. I don't care what the place does to you. This is a line in the sand I will not cross. Alright, that's pretty good.
Think about somebody that you're trying to comfort, who you care about, who's like crying like, hey, no, it's okay.
Hey, it's okay. You are my PogChamp.
Like you're trying to hypnotize somebody, if anything, which is actually a thing. I actually learned a little bit about
Subscribe to my channel. Ooh.
Yeah.
So with nothing more to my name than a Kit Kat and a handful of depression, I forced my friends to help me finally make my own Minecraft roleplay episode trailer thing, test pilot, whatever. I finally made it like I said I would do like an entire year ago. Don't at me, I know. So join me on this journey where I try my hand at skin making, building, and using Blockbuster all for the very first time. I decided that instead of making a boring scene, I would make a huge trailer and really challenge myself, because that's not a bad idea. If you're wondering why I just wanted to do a scene to start off with, it's because I have no clue what I'm doing, and I figured the best way to practice and get started was to just film a scene and release it. But no, it's too complicated. Let's make a full trailer instead. So without further ado, I turned on my brain for the very first time in over a year and went to writing. Perfect. Now that I spent way too long writing a script, the next thing I need is friends to voice act my characters. Hey, so like, I know we never talked before, but like, what if you like, were to voice in my project?
No.
And just like that, I've convinced Scorpio to voice in my- No, I didn't.
Get your helicopter, okay?
Wait, helicopter?
We're just-
Oh my god.
We're just gonna get our helicopter and we're just gonna go for a fun ride, you know? So let's go.
Wait, what?
The only thing that you have to do, get your helicopter as an example.
I don't-
Okay?
Okay, that's
Just an
Steve.
example. So get your
Oh my
helicopter,
god.
okay?
Where'd you even get this thing?
I stole it from Area 51. Don't tell them that, though.
In Minecraft, right? In Minecraft, right? I want to film this movie. Oh my god. Ah! Wow.
You destroyed the ground!
I'm too powerful. What the dog? Why does it keep like doing like a little... He's like T-posing. There we go, that's the movie. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Okay, thank god. It crashed. God fuck, no! Forgot I could like absorb the... Why does it look so fuzzy? Excuse me, good sir. Oh my god. Excuse me, I'm trying to find a house on this street. Could you help me out? Wait a minute. Clap Clap? That's the name of the movie! Excuse me, sir, do you want your cookies? Pizza! Let's eat the pizza. Wait, how long has pizza been sitting here for? This is a trap. I love you and I will protect you forever. Yeah! Guys, I think the murder was the friends we made along the way. Can I pick you up? Well, no! I'm sorry! No! You're okay. You're okay. I promise you'll see your family. No! I killed the man! No! Robert, no! You're safe. I got you. Robert, no! No! Get back in the tub. You suck! No! No! Open! No! I've also wondered what would happen. FBI agent, don't listen. But I've also wondered, like, what would happen if I murdered someone and how I'd get away with it. Oh my god, that leads to there. I'm gonna leave that open. Because who's gonna murder me? You know, they say lock the doors. Oh, I'm gonna open them up. What if someone... Oh my... Why are all the lights off? You left food on the table, but you couldn't leave the lights on? Oh my god, toilet. Alright, let's leave the seat open. Alright, whoever sits there is gonna have a fun time. This is a big house. That's not... It's a big house that goes into a wall. This is so small. What's the point of this? Is it like a pantry? No, it's just a little thing in the wall. I love you and I will protect you forever. Yeah! 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 Alright, I'll put you all in the sink. Y'all are cute. I'm gonna keep you safe, I promise. Let's leave this up for when they come back. Alright, is this all the rooms? Time to go throw this out. This bag's heavier than expected. Maybe because there's a body in here. Are these both? Oh, okay. Hi. Who are you? I'm Agent Ristello, Federal Investigation Bureau. I need to ask you a few questions. Yeah, like what the fuck are you doing in my house? What's this about? There have been reports of disturbance in this area of what? Disappearance? Strange phenomenon? We're conducting an investigation. Investigate this finger in your face, bitch. I've heard everything's fine here. Just taking out the trash. Are you sure? We have reason to believe there's more to the neighborhood than meets the eye. Well, that's called conspiracy, sir. And I think you need to go meet the flat earthers. It took us like 5 seasons, but finally Bell is doing what he was always destined to do, to rizz up those ladies. Much like the white wolf, a white rabbit fox. That's not funny. Season 5 is just graceful with its presence, and almost everyone is excited to be brought back into this world of goddesses, dungeons, money, and adventures. Meanwhile, I'm just happy we get more waifus. No, not you! Season 5 has a lot to live up to because the previous season was honestly peak. The gang gets trapped in the dungeon and literally fights for their lives as they try to ration their spells and not get tempted by beautiful women. Oh my god. That he's pulling out the bouquet of flowers like it's gun training. And finally, Belle picks up some girls in the dungeon. We did it! We finally did the thing! That's the name of the anime! We did it! It's so cool to look at this because I remember Belle being insanely afraid of women, honestly same, that he would always act like a mess around anyone, but that was part of his charm, you know? Though I definitely don't miss it because seeing him act like a Chad is just so cool. And this is exactly what he's always wanted too. Like, if you remember back in season 1, this is what his goal ultimately was. Until he gets zapped because apparently he isn't supposed to seduce women. Well, what are you teaching him then? Low-key though, it's actually some really good advice. If you take away all the abuse, you know, you always care for the lady, mind your posture, compliment and smile, say nice things. I love how when he starts eating the crepe, he's like, alright, this is where I highlight my childish side by stuffing my cheeks so I'm more cute and honest, but I also gotta mind my manners and stay clean. And then he pukes everything out. Honestly, you can argue that these episodes are pretty boring, but we have Best Girl Ryu! She's so cute in this episode, and it honestly stung when she found out that Seer asked Belle on a date. She really looks defeated. It honestly kind of hurts to see her act this way, which is strange because before season 4, she was kind of this nothing character. She was cool, but hadn't had much explored about her yet. All we knew is that she was powerful and she was sort of well known for this dangerous adventure. So when we finally got to know her and hear about her tragic past, I absolutely fell in love with her character. She might just be the best written character actually. And yeah, some people may be upset that, oh, she's part of the harem now. Like, let's be honest, it's hard not to like Belle. Yeah, he's the typical kind MC that we see all the time, but it's his actions that really show who he is. Belle isn't the most well-written character, as he's pretty samey in one note, but he has these moments of optimism and passion that makes you want to keep going. He's super easy to talk to and be friends with, and yeah, he can be awkward, but he's got that heart of gold, and if it wasn't for him, I really don't think Ryu could have survived. I know it isn't possible for anything to happen between them, but I still wish something will come out of this. Minecraft animation is something that I've always had an interest in. It's insane that you can turn this funny block game into a cinematic masterpiece. No, not you! I've always wanted to learn and find out more about it, so I decided to reach out to a Minecraft animator, and I somehow convinced them to do an interview. Please, 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 please,
Leave
please,
my
please, please,
presence.
please, 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 please,
Fine.
Yay.
I guess you are my little pug.
Okay, whoa. Comparing like the first episode to like episode 5, it's evolved drastically in such a short amount of time. Is it going to keep evolving, or do you want it to kind of stay in that style that you created?
Ooh, this is a good question. I'll tell you what it was supposed to be first. Failed Bullet was actually supposed to be a throwaway series. So it was meant to be a couple episodes and then like tossed into the wind just so I can grow my channel a bit. And it wasn't until I got through the first couple episodes that I really started developing the world and started becoming attached to the series. The thing is, that style is always going to be growing. It's always going to be improving, and I'm always going to be adding things to it.
Are you going to keep things in Minecraft, or are you eventually going to migrate into like using Blender or an actual like animating program for these episodes?
I'd like to keep everything in Minecraft just because that would be so much easier for me in terms of editing and all that, but also just animating because I won't have to learn another new program. I know some of the like events that I want to happen in the series are not going to be easy to make in Blockbuster. My main goal in a scene is to make you react. Every scene has a purpose. Every line has a purpose.
Alright, so I figured that I might as well be documenting this because I've never done this before. I mean, I've used used Blockbuster Studio? No, I've used the original Blockbuster mod, but there's recently been a new version, like a spiritual successor, that's called Blockbuster Studio, I think? BBS, right? You know, I want to do this for the recent video that I'm doing, which is still not done. It's pretty much done. I'm just missing the overall, like, edits and stuff, like, you know, to make it look interesting, because as of right now, it's just a static, like, you know, the call edited all together. It's about, like, 15 minutes, I think. I might cut it shorter. I might, like, add some more stuff, because I have a lot of footage I wanted to add. Anyways, we're not here for that. We're here to learn by and you're all wondering, like, oh, why I decided to do it. It's because of this video right here. Let me go and mute it so I can talk over it. But, like, look at this. It's so, like, I've seen YouTubers, like, have like this sort of like animation in their videos, but this looks so good and seamless, and it's like, oh, I love this so much. Watching this video just made me just fall in love with this creator. This is my first video I've seen from this creator, by the way. So like instantly I was like, this is so cool, and I just got real inspired. Like I just think, look at this, it's so cool. Just so excited. I really want to do it. You all didn't come for me to yap. It's time for me to start rapping. What? So now we can hold control left click, and now we get the leggies. There we go. So now we can, how does this one? Yep, there we go. Grab his other leggy, and there we go. And then we can probably just because now he's floating. So now we can probably just go this frame, do this again. I wanted to start here, so I'll go ahead and start here, and then do a little bit of like this, maybe do a little bit of this and do that. So now here his arm's gonna stay the same until boom, right there. Boom! And then he's probably gonna look at his arm and be like, why do I smell so bad? Think of horror games, you probably think of the classics like FNAF, Slender, Silent Hill, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. But for me personally, I think of Garden of Banban, the true horror experience where you walk around empty areas and solve random puzzles and get chased by spooky monsters. Wait, this sounds familiar. As someone who practically grew up on YouTube, I experienced the massive craze that was creepypastas and haunted games, and don't even get me started on the Twitter horror stories. But in the modern day, we for some reason have hit classics like Evil Choo Choo Man and Funny Toilet Guy. I'm too fucking old for this shit. So in an attempt to try and turn back my aging clock, I thought it'd be fun to figure out what exactly is Garden of Banban and why is it one of the more popular classics of this era. I don't know anything about it, so let's just get started. Also, spoilers if you care at all about that kind of stuff. As of recording this, Garden of Banban has 7 each longer than the other. I'm gonna be here for a while, my brain's gonna hurt. And immediately something is off. For one, the place is emptier than my birthday party last week. There's no staff, there's no people waiting, and some doors are not even working properly. We find a note that we can assume to be from our child, unless this person has just horrible drawing and writing skills. Honestly, same. There must be a reason why these characters came to life. Why is there a giant underground facility underneath the kindergarten, and where did all the people go? And most importantly, where is my child? We explore a little bit and we end up finding another note. If you read this fast enough, you might escape. I plan to sneak up on you and... Ugh, my head. Ugh, what? No, Batman! How can you do this to me?
I want you to think of the amount of terror that the children would feel at the sight of even just one of these naughty ones.
Hey, mama didn't raise no bitches.
There is another thing I want to show you. It sure looks like you need it. You need to stop. Are you out of your non-existent mind?
Hello, ladies. McKenna, introduce me, will you? How's it going, ladies? McKenna, introduce me, will you? Not only is Lark totally wrong for him, but he is just missing an opportunity to get to know such an amazing girl. So, why not give me a chance and go out with me? Not only is Lark completely wrong for him, he's missing out on an opportunity to know such an amazing girl. So, why not give me a chance and maybe go out with me? Well, I definitely know what it feels like to have your heart broken. I think we've all been there. Is that so? Well, I definitely know what it feels like to have your heart broken. I think we've all been there. You player! That's so forced. That laugh is so forced. So yeah, back in the day, that was my go-to laugh. I would constantly just be like... Because every single line I ever did on casting call, for some reason, they all required you to like chuckle. And for some reason, the only way I knew how to chuckle was if I went... and I just did a little giggle at the end. I'm a little better at it now. I don't force it nowadays. A lot of my lines back in the day were a lot of just In middle school, I actually was a lot more shy. Oh, we got more. Hold on. I guess I just got tired of being lonely and I changed. She was a huge part of that. Oh. I know it probably seems like I'm a huge player. I can be a bit of a flirt, and maybe I'm too forward. But in reality, you're one of the very few girls I have actually asked out in a couple of years. You had to ruin it. I was like, wow, I'm actually doing a good job. And then asked out in a couple of years. Read the line, but I can also hear mouth noises. I still haven't figured out how to stop the mouth noises. Even now, like in my recordings, I'll get so mad. I'll leave in a little... That's crazy though. I like this character. I kind of relate to that. That's cool. I don't know. Sometimes it becomes really hard to move on, even though it's been so long. Oh my god, I like this. Oh, these are... Hold on. I want to watch that scene again. That's kind of... I need to stop cracking jokes. Let me enjoy the scene. I know it probably seems like I'm a huge player. I can be a bit of a flirt, and maybe I'm too forward. But in reality, you're one of the very few girls I have actually asked out in a couple of years. I guess... I don't know. Sometimes it becomes really hard to move on. Huh. That's very real. I like that. The writing's actually pretty good. Making me think about my own life. No, that's really nice. I just, once again, like, the one thing stopping it is my performance. I sound very just fine. Like, here I am kind of pouring my... If I was going to redo this line, I need to sound hopeful, but I need to add a little bit of sadness, which I sort of am, I think. Maybe I was already channeling that, but if I was going to do this, I'd be more like, maybe I'm just trying to move on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of just like... be hopeful, smile at it while I talk about the bitter. Does that make sense? I'm gonna play around with this line a little bit. That's something you should definitely do. It's something I learned, is that it's okay to take like an hour or two on just one line. Obviously, don't wait like over the deadline if you need to turn in lines. But it's okay to think about what your character is thinking while you say this line. Like, he's pouring his heart out, right? So you really need to consider how he feels. And once again, like, the character that we know of him so far is that he is happy-go-lucky, he's popular, and he does things because he likes this girl. But he sounds like he has a rough past. So we should really convey that his past kind of sucked a lot, but he's still mature enough to be able to talk about it, even though it's been so long. Like, that line itself, even though it's been so long, like, I could add so much to that. The way that you can convey that line, like, even though it's been so long, like, I could say that in so many different ways, even though it's been so long. Like, a more of like a reminiscing, or more like, even though it's been so long, like more like depressing, or even though it's been so long, like happy kind of tone to it. Like, there's so many little subtle ways I can add to that to give it more depth, more lore. Sometimes I can go weeks without thinking about it, but then when I do, it feels like my whole world is crashing down. Like, that line is so... Sometimes I feel like I can go... Lean into it more, buddy. That line is so good. Who wrote this? Who wrote this?
Just trying to survive.
You should survive these fists in your face.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun if you only pay attention to... She! Wait, I already played this part. Hold on. Why did it reset my progress? I'm trying to play chapter 2 part. Well, you know what that means. I gotta kill her. Where are you? Get over here. I'm gonna punch you. Oh my god, I forgot I need to type this bullshit. Whimsical, son. Whimsical. Whimsical. Asylum where I belong. Another asylum where you belong. I got so much money. Oh my god, whoa, he's moving. Look at him. He's moonwalking universe. I want to perform my favorite song, Wonderwall, or that one song that goes appetite, appetite. Wait, will they get mad if I carry this? Is that suspicious? Oh, I gotta run. Okay, there we go. You're too tall. You got some dumbass, like, bowl haircut. You got glasses. Glasses are not attractive. They're only attractive on me. Your legs are too long, too. How dare you? And you got no butt. Look at that. No ass whatsoever. Meanwhile, you've got other people here. Well, actually, it's so funny. She doesn't know I'm about to kill her. She doesn't even know. Is anybody gonna tell her? No. Oh my god, what if that's the true plot of the game? I'm stuck in a time loop, and maybe my goal is to not kill everyone. My goal is to kill the boyfriend because he's an asshole. Maybe it's a game, you know? It's called life. We're about to finish the level. We're about to finish the game, you know? The game of life. And life is a beautiful thing where you go, you meet people, you make some amazing friendships, and you just have a good time. But then sometimes you don't have a good time. Sometimes you're a bad person, and sometimes there's a naughty person who stabs you in the back. And you know what? That's not your fault at all, sweetie. It's not. It happens to the best of us. And you know what? You're not the best of us. You suck. What? What is it?
It's a brand new limited edition boba flavor. Come on, we have to go buy one.
Wait, right now? Hold on, Theo! Let go of me! Hey! Theo!
Hello, may I take your order?
Can I get the...
Wait, Kim? What are you doing here?
I work here.